We have an ideological problem in this country, right? We have one that believes in law and order and the other that believes in lawlessness. It's our job to tone down the rhetoric. One side holds the visual and the other side stokes the flames and burns cities.
I have this Fox News segment lined up for us to hop into with Republican Lisa McClain trying to do the Democrats bad in the political violence discussion thing. So strap in, leave us a like on the video. It helps us out a bunch, gives us a boost in the algorithm, and let's get our fact checks ready for this one.
When we say Donald Trump is a fascist, fascism, a huge component of fascism is uniting racism, bigotry, a form of racist nationalism.
Are those words dangerous, particularly if someone's mentally ill or disturbed?
They're not only dangerous, but they are disturbing, right? And what I don't understand is we are supposed to be leaders, and it's our job to tone down the rhetoric. This man was a father and a child, and a father and a husband, had 2 young children. And this is what the left is doing.
Okay, a couple things here. Trump consistently calls Democrats fascists, Marxist thugs, and more. That doesn't seem to be a problem, and he does it more commonly than the left does. So I don't get how the right gets away with pretending this is because of the left, where, again, if someone is being a fascist, we have a moral obligation to call it out. I think we can agree there. I hope we can agree there that the right isn't claiming, well, let the guy doing racism be racist or let the guy doing fascism be a fascist. I think they're trying to say, well, we're not doing fascism. So again, why isn't the burden here on the right to stop being so fascistic when we can so easily prove that they are, when scholars of fascism are saying that they are resembling fascistic movements in history, right? And instead, on the Americans, the onus is on the Americans to stop calling out the fascists. That's how you fall into fascism. This has nothing to do with the left. Like, let's just be so for real. This has to do with Charlie's rhetoric, with MAGA's rhetoric towards specific groups, access to guns, and a mental health epidemic in which the right doesn't want to address. But I'm sure it's actually just because the Democrats are using mean words.
We have an ideological problem in this country, right? We have one that believes in law and order and the other that believes in lawlessness. And what the Democrats are doing right now, if they can't beat you on the issues, they can't debate you on the issues, they have to personalize it, man. You're a fascist, you're a racist. How about just talk to me on the issues and debate me on the issues? Leave the personalizations out, but they can't because they know they are on the wrong side of all the issues. And I'll share this with you too. I think the American people know too. And all you have to do is look at one side holds the visual and the other side stokes the flames and burns cities.
This is hilarious to me considering MAGA elected a felon, 34 count felon, who has now went on to break international law with preemptive strikes, of which MAGA supports, pardon criminals who beat cops, of which MAGA supports. But sure, guys, they're the party of law and order. Also, I love how Republicans are like glossing over the calls for civil war after this from the right, including J.D. Vance hosting Charlie Kirk's show and saying that unity is impossible. Like, what are we doing? Trump blaming the radical left before any details were available. Elon Musk literally on Twitter saying that we have to kill them or they're going to kill us. The richest man in the world who just worked under Donald Trump, mind you. Meanwhile, every single elected Democrat has condemned this attack, said that it shouldn't have happened. Every large media figure for Democrats has done so as well. And as we're learning, most of these people they're claiming are like cheering on Charlie Kirk's death are just saying they won't mourn him, are still saying he's a bad person. But most of them, if you like look at they've got like this website that they're posting. If you look at that, most of them are still saying like he shouldn't have died. This shouldn't have happened to him. He's just a piece of shit. Which is true, right? And they're pretending that means they're celebrating his death. Those actively celebrating are by and far the minority. It's just many on the left don't have empathy for him, which I would say is wrong, but it's understandable for sure.
Until we have some consequences to some people's actions and we have law and order in this country, unfortunately, we're going to see more of this. And what I ask yourself is, what type of individual can dehumanize another person for free speech? Mm-hmm. That is the very thing this young man was angry about, was free speech. It's one thing to disagree It's another thing to murder somebody because I don't agree with you.
There does need to be consequences, and until the right calls for those consequences against their own leadership, nothing will change and it'll never be had. It's clear the base of the left is done cucking out over tragedies and giving all kinds of sympathy to a side that will never return it. However much elected officials still feel the responsibility to do that, the base is over it, right? You see this with the Charlie Kirk thing. I saw it in my comments. It's surprising, but we're here, and it's because of how the right mocks every tragedy on the left, ignores tragedies on the left, doesn't talk about them. So the time for accountability is with Donald Trump and MAGA, and it's right now, or nothing changes. A Democrat was murdered 2 months ago, and Donald Trump just said in the Oval Office, we'll cover it later today, who was that? Pipe bombs got mailed to Kamala Harris and Obama thanks to Trump's rhetoric. He said nothing about it. And Paul Pelosi got beat with a hammer because of Trump's rhetoric. The man was targeting Nancy Pelosi because he said she was woke and all of this. Who is it that coined that? Right? 4 Democrats in New Mexico had their houses targeted thanks to Trump's rhetoric. Enough is enough. The time for concessions from the right to be made is now, or shit probably gets worse.